Boys and girls, today we are going to be working on last homework of this section. Okay, it's the independent practice. So I want you to make sure that you've stapled this into your math in. Okay, get the highlighter. So we're going to go through a couple of these and I'm going to help you set them up and then you're going to kind of work on them. So when we look at this first one, okay, you are going to decompose it. So, and if you look at it, you can decompose it up and down here, and then you'll have a triangle and another triangle. Okay, you'll have one right here and right here. However, it's two different things that you'll have to do. So what I'm going to show you to do is to make it a little bit easier is we are going to decompose it right there in the middle. Okay, that way we have two of the same triangles. All right, so this is our number one triangle, and this is our number two triangle, but they're the same. So once we get an answer, all we're going to do is um, multiply it by 2. So if we look at this, we're going to go area equals 1/2 base and height. This should not be on your worksheet. You should have a number 1 on your notebook. Okay. You have the formula, and then we're going to look at this and say, well, I need a base from here all the way to here. So we have 6 plus, or actually 3 plus 6, which is 9. So I'm going to have 1/2 times 9 over 1, my base, times my height is from this bottom all the way to the top, from here to here, which is 4. So I'm going to have 4 over 1. So now I'm able to cross cancel. 2 can go into itself once, and 2 can go into itself once, and 2 can go into 4 twice. So my area is 9 times 2 is 18. And we have 2 of them though. So we're going to double that up. 2 times 8 is 16, carry the 1. So we have 36 inches squared. Okay, that is going to be our area for number 1. So number 2, okay, we are going to break it apart. We're going to decompose it right here. That way we have 2 triangles and we have a parallelogram. So our formula, okay, I'm going to need one for right here. This, our parallelogram, okay, that's going to be our number 1, okay. So we're going to have number 2, and we have area equals base times height, and our base is from here to here, which is 8. Nope, 8 comes all the way out here. So it's from right here to right here, which is 5.5. So we're going to come here on our Mathian, we're going to put 5.5. And then our height, okay, our height is from right here all the way down, which is right here, which is 6. So we're going to say times 6. Okay, so then your area is going to equal, you're going to have to multiply that, and then we're going to have feet squared. Second, we need these triangles. Okay, and they're the same. So we're going to go area equals 1/2 base and height. So we have 1/2. There we go. So now I need from here all the way down to right here. That's my base, which is 6. So we have 6. And my height will be from here to here, from here to here. So if you see here, from here, right here, this is 5.5, but the whole thing is 8. Okay, so we're going to need to figure out, well, what is this little piece right here? Because that's what I need for my height. So normally I would just come over here and say, well, 8 minus 5.5, okay, which would be, I'm going to have to borrow 7, 10, then I'm going to have 5 here and 2 here. So we're going to have to look at that and say, okay, so how can we solve this? Because I'm going to have to split the 2.5 if we do it from 8. So think about that for a minute. So if it was just regular 5, it'd be a half and a half. But I need to now split this so that I have enough for this side and this side, which means you're going to have to go 2.5 and we're going to divide it by 2, which gives me 2 can go into 2 once. Okay, bring that 5 down. 2 can go into 5 twice. 2 times 2 is 4. There we go. Bring down a 0, and it's 5. 1.25, which is weird. So I would have, this is 1.25, and this is 1.25. So 5.5 plus 1.25 plus 1.25 would equal 8. Okay, so we're going to have 1.25 here, which is kind of weird, a little bit different. So now we're going to cross cancel. 2 can go into itself once, and 2 can go into 6 3 times. So now I'm going to have to multiply across. So I'm going to come over here, so I have enough room, and I'm going to do 1.25 times 3, okay, because I need an answer. So I'm going to have 3 times 5 is 15, carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 3 times 1 is 3. And I'm counting over twice. However, remember, I have 2 of them. So it's going to be 3.75 times 2. I have 2 triangles. So 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and I'm hopping over twice. There we go. So I'm going to have to add this to my parallelogram. Come back here. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry the 3. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 30 is 33. And I'm hopping over once. So now I'm going to have to add these two. So my total area is 33.0 plus 7.50. And add that. So let's add that. So we have a 10. Here's the 1. So my answer will be 40.5 feet squared. Okay, so we have 2 right there for you. Okay, next, we're coming over here and we are going to compose this. Now I'm gonna help you set this up, okay, but I need for you to find the whole entire area here. So we're gonna go area equals base times height. My base is from here to here, which is 7.8. My height is from here all the way up. So you're going to have 7.8 times 9.3. And you're going to get an answer. Area equals. Okay, millimeters squared. Now I need to take out this part. I need to subtract that. So, and it's a triangle, area equals 1/2 base and height. So we have 1/2 times, okay, my base from here to here, you look down here, 7.8. 7.8 over my height, which is right here, which is 3, over 1. Okay, so area equals. Okay, and I am going to let the sub, as long as you have your work shown like this, I'm going to let her allow you to use the calculators that are there on the wall. Make sure you get the same number of your laptop, and you can multiply it and divide it by 2. So you'll have to multiply 7.8 times 3, divide it by 2, and then you'll get an answer right down here. Now, once you get an answer, you're going to have to subtract. I'm going to subtract this and this. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here, total area, and then you're going to subtract those two. Okay, so you can remember. Now we're coming down. I want you to put an X over this because you are not doing that one and it's not in Canvas. Right here, you're going to just cut it right here. You have a triangle, you have a parallelogram. Okay, so we're going to go triangle. This is our number 1. So we're going to go number 1. We have area equals 1/2 base and height. 1/2 times, okay, and I need from here to here, which is 10. My height is 5. You're going to cross cancel, multiply across, and you should get me an answer. Yards squared. Okay. Then you're going to do your parallelogram. Number 2. Area equals base and height. Okay. You have your base, you have your height. Okay. 10 times 12. Give me an answer here. Should be an easy one. Yards squared. And then you're going to add those two. Okay, you're going to add those two to get your total area. And that is for number 4. Okay, last but not least, on this top part. Like I said, use your calculator, but I need to see all that work. You are going to compose this. Okay, and when you compose it, I need the whole entire thing. So area equals base times height. Your base, if you look, it's from here to here. So I have 22 times my height is from here all the way up here. So times 9. So you should have an area centimeters squared. Now what I need to do is get rid of this little piece here because it does not belong. Okay, so we have area equals base times height. And my base is from here to here, which is 12, times my height is from here to here. So if the whole thing is 9 and this part is 8, from here to here is going to be 1. So 12 times 1. I guess I'll give that one to you, is 12 centimeters squared. So now you're going to subtract those two. So for this one, you're going to subtract this answer and this answer. You're going to subtract. Okay. I want to see that work. You can use your calculator to check, but I need to see that work. So here won't be too hard because these are going to be your last two. And you can compose it and decompose it. But guys, with these ones, it's almost easier to just count. Okay. The only thing that you have to remember, which people get a little, they forget, is that each one of these units is worth 5. So whatever your answer is, you're going to multiply it by 5. I'm going to help you with, let's see, I'm going to help you with 7. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is count my units, my full boxes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I have 19 units. Okay. full units. And then I have a half and a half, which equals 1, a half and a half, which equals 2, a half and a half, which equals 3, a half and a half, which equals 4, a half and a half, which equals 5, and another half. So I have 5.5. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Yeah. However, I think I forgot one of these. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh yeah, I counted wrong. So I'm going to go 20.0. I have to line up my zeros. Then here I have 5.5 units. And all I did was count. Okay, I counted them. I have 20 reds, and I have my halves that I kind of put together. A half and a half is 1, a half and a half is 1, like that. So that's how I got this. So now what I'm going to do is add them. Okay, so I have 5. 0 plus 5 is 5. Bring down my 2. So I have 20 units squared. That's the area. However, remember, each unit is 5. So what I'm going to have to do is go 25.5 times 5. And this is going to be my answer. Units squared. Okay, you're going to do the same thing with number 8. Once you're done, you are going to enter this in to Canvas. Okay, you can work on any missing work, but this is your homework. I'm expecting great behavior.